everybody, it's Ann Patchett and Nemo Van Devender at Parnassus Books. Okay, let's do this together, everybody at home. Ready? Backsplash. Backslash. But it's not a backsplash or a backslash, it's a forward slash. Thank you, everyone, for writing to tell me that. And I'm not just talking about all of you out in internet land. I'm talking about my friends and family who all called and said, what kind of an idiot are you? It's not even a backslash. You have no idea how hard that is for me to say. And they also told me that when it's forward slash, you don't have to say forward, you just say slash. And you don't even really have to say slash. So, all right. I'm trying, all right? That's what I want you to know. I'm trying really hard. So that slash thing for Parnassus Books for Business, the book this week is The Science of Racism, Everything You Need to Know But Probably Don't Know Yet by Keon West. This is the Parnassus Books for Business book pick. There are a lot of books that go with this book this week. Here we have Disposable, America's Contempt for the Underclass by Sarah Jones, and Stuck, How the Privileged and the Properties Broke the Engine of American Opportunity. So what's so interesting about these books is when you write a book, it takes a year from the time you hand in your final finished manuscript until it came out. So, these books were written a long time ago, and then they were in production for a long time. And yet they've all arrived at just the right time. And also, we all want to say something nice about Dream State. So I read it and Elise read it, but this was something that Elise really loved. So I'm going to leave it to her to hit the high notes on that one. And it's also an Oprah book. So Lindsay would also be mentioning it. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, live from your local independent bookstore. It's the definitive biography of Lorne Michaels. Today, Susan Morrison. Lorne Michaels famously does not do many interviews and not much of a public persona, very behind the scenes of SNL. He's the creator of SNL. If you have watched all of the SNL 50th anniversary materials. I personally loved the music documentary. I had so much fun watching it. If you haven't, checked it out. Biography of him, out today. Also out today, my favorite book title of 2025. I don't care what you title your book for the rest of the year. It's not going to be better than this. Kimberly Lemming is out with I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com. Happens to the best of us. If you want a romance novel with aliens who happen to be pretty hot, check this one out. Another romance that's out today, You Between the Lines by Katie Naiman. For everybody who has a guy in their MFA, this one follows two people in an MFA. One who's kind of a snobby poet and he keeps trashing her poetry, but also they have a bit of a connection. How cute. Out in paperback, last year we had the FEC pick, Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange. It is now out in a nice little paperback form. This book is gorgeous. Check it out. And handing it over to Elise.
Hi, everyone. We got Nemo and his toy over here. I just want to hold this up, Geraldine Brooks Memorial Days. We had such a wonderful event with her last week, and we do have signed copies. And I also want to shout out to Deborah from North Carolina and Dawn from Alabama, all who came that far to come and see Geraldine Brooks in conversation with Anne. It was great. We have signed copies, such an amazing book. And then, Anne asked me to mention Dream State by Eric Puckner. I loved this book so much. And apparently, so did Oprah. And it's grief and love and friendship, and the settings are beautiful. The character development is wonderful. Read this book, comes out today. Now, because Lindsay doesn't get to be the only one to have this much fun, I get to say, I got abducted by aliens, and now I'm trapped in a rom-com.
You too?
Yeah. There's a whole planet of us. And this is Kimberly Lemming. And I get to mention it because Kimberly Lemming, as well as Joe Segura, are going to be here tomorrow in the store. You want to meet them? You want to hear them? Read the books? Come on, you can register and you can join us. So New York, this is really funny. I just want to say Lions and dinosaurs and sexy aliens. Oh my, which really cracked me up. It says it right here. A New York Times says you got to read it. And then this is the ultimate enemies to lovers adventure. So, and this is Temple of Swoon. So this is going to be a really fun night on Wednesday. And then on Saturday, the fabulous story time at 10:30, we are going to host Kathleen Davis. And this is Our Hearts, and it's really sweet. And, you know, love conquers all, and love helps heal, and whatever's going on, people who love you are there for you. And it's a very, very sweet book. You know who also is very, very sweet? Ran.
Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Elise. I am here to talk about the new books today. Let's get on it. Good Golden Sun by one of my favorite author illustrators, Brendan Winsell. The sun touches all of the earth. You know what? There's a special treat under here too. Love it. This is Goat is the Goat by B. Birdsong, illustrated by Kelly Murphy. Goat, overhears someone say that he's the greatest of all time. He's surprised and decides to live up to it for a while. Worm Makes a Sandwich by Brianne Farley. It's all about composting for kids. In middle grade, Skylar and the K-Pop Principal by Luann Goldie. It's basically Freaky Friday with a girl and her principal, all about K-pop fandom. The Enemy's Daughter by Anne Blankman. This is a girl who survived the Lusitania sinking and making her way back home. A few new ones in a series. The Wolfmore on Thin Ice for chapter book readers. Agents of Suit, Wild Goose Chase, graphic novels, and in YA, Rebel Witch, the new Crimson Moth book. Thanks for listening. All of these will be on the new release pages for you to check out.